Good morning, students. In this class, we will be seeing assembly language program logic to identify the largest and smallest number in an array of data. The aim of the experiment is to find the largest number and smallest number from 10 bytes of data starting from the RAM location 40H. Software used is Keil Microvision. The Keil Microvision is a free software which solves many of the pain points for an embedded program developer. And this is the software. It is an integrated development environment. It means that you can interface your hardware with the software, which integrated a text editor to write a program, a compiler, and it will convert your source code to hex files too. This is the program which we had written to identify the largest number in a array of numbers. Here we are going to load the data in 40th location. So move R0, #40. This is the memory location. And how many data we are going to load is, we are going to load 10 data. Among these 10 data only, we are going to see which is the largest number. Now move 07H, at R0. So whatever data you have in 40th location, that will be moved on to R7. Here also a comparison plays a vital role. In ascending order and descending order, the first number will be compared with all other numbers in the array. If it is smaller, it takes place the original position. If it is larger, then there should be an interchange of data. So data loss should not happen in case of your ascending order or descending order. Whereas in case of the largest number or smallest number, the first two numbers will be compared. That is the content available inside this 40th location. The data available inside 40th location and 41st location will be compared. And if it is larger or smaller, so if it is not equal, it will check which number is larger. If A is not equal to the content of your R7, then it goes to loop. Loop means it will check whether it is having any carry or not. It means your content of accumulator is subtracted with the content of R7. So if any carry occurs, then it has to go to continue. Decrement, because I have to exchange the data. My content of accumulator is smaller than the content of R7, means now R7 content need to be exchanged with your accumulator content. So for that I need to decrement my comparison so that I can go for my next data. Decrement jump on non-zero R3, back. So it comes over here. Now again I am going for the next location. So in the next location, what is the data available, that will be compared with the accumulator that will be compared with your R7 content. Likewise it goes on. So here whenever the number is larger, that only that particular moment your content will get exchanged as over here. Suppose if it finds like if it is not larger, then it will go for the next comparison. Now I will be showing the program execution in software. So coming back to the software, so here you have a program. First close all the files, then remove the file descending.asm. Why? Because I am going to use this particular space for some other file. So open a new file, save the program. Now save the program with the name largest and smallest, largest.asm. Save it. So once it is saved, I need to bring this file to the project window. So right click your source group, add new item to the source group, not new item, right click your source group, add existing file to the source group. Here you type largest because it is a assembly language program, right? So you have to type it, then give add. After giving add, you have to debug. That is, you have to first build the target. So when you build the target, you are not finding any errors, so that you can go for the next step, go to debug, go for start stop debug session. Now where we need to load the data in 40th location, give OK. So go to my 40th location. So to go to 40th location, I have to type here D:40H as shown over here. After typing, press enter. So when you enter, give enter, it is coming over here. Now right click, give modify. You can give the data either by right clicking or by double click in the same place. So if I double click in the same place, I can give 34, 21. So 10 data I have to give. 56, 11, 22, 33, 44. Like this 10 data I need to give. After giving 10 data, I need to give run. So it is the consolidated run. Otherwise go to debug and give run. So if you give run, your largest number will be stored in R7. Here before executing, you can see here, before I click this run button, the content of R7 is 0. After I execute, from this, among these numbers, whichever data is largest, that will be stored in this R7 register. So you can find FF is stored over there. I'll just run the program. You can check which is taking place. So now after running, I need to give a stop. You can see the content of R7 is 0xFF. It means that R7 stores the largest number in an array. Are you all clear? Okay. Next one is so it is before execution. Before execution, whatever number you are giving, in this whichever number is larger. Here FE is larger. So FE will be stored in your R7 register. It is the screen representing the before execution and it is your after execution screen. Thus your 8051 ALP program is written and simulated to find the largest number from 10 bytes of data starting from the memory location 40H. Now to find the smallest number, as in case of your ascending order and descending order, here only thing is, here I will be changing instead of jump on carry. Instead of jump on carry in this particular line, I have to change it as jump on no carry, and rest all procedure remains same. Here also the smallest number will be stored in 07 location. So hence before execution, if you are giving the data 12, 32, 43, 54, 23, 01, A2, F5, A0, 09, after execution, whichever data is smallest, that will be loaded onto your R7 register. Now I will be showing this particular program, smallest program in microcontroller program execution. Come out from the start stop debug session. Instead of this particular jump on carry, you have to give jump on no carry. Then again you save, debug the program, that is you have to build the target. Then you have to go for start stop debug session. After going for start stop debug session, give the data over here. So here I can give a modify memory 11, 22, 33, 44, 55, 66, 77, 01, 2. Okay, so after giving over here, you could, after executing, you can find the smallest number. So here we had given 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 data. 10 data I have not given. So according to the logic, R7 should store 0. So I'll be for one more number I will give 14, 17. Okay, now more than 10 data I have given. Now I will be running the program. Among the data that is given in 40th location, whichever data is smaller, that will be holded in R7 register. So here the smallest data is 01. So after execution, you can see the change in value in R7 to be 01. Clear? This is how your smallest number. So among the array of numbers, you can identify the largest number and smallest number, and hence the logic will be just comparing one number with the other number. If it is three conditions need to be checked. One is whether both the numbers are equal, when first number is greater than the second number or first number is less than the second number. Thus your 8051 ALP program is written and simulated to find the smallest number among 10 bytes of data starting from the memory location 40H. Thank you students.